Alright. Should I turn on something? Something. Should I turn on something?
Get darker.
It got hella dark, right?
That's weird.
It got super dark. Did we change anything?
I don't think so.
Maybe, but you know, the settings are
That's too right.
it's dark, right? Yeah, that's kind of good.
I don't know why it changed.
Yeah,
I can get that back.
that's good. That's good. How y'all feeling?
Some shit is happy like a show tune. It's a brand new world I can show you. Some people still have no clue.
Yo.
Looking on this cheese that I produce. In the world that go round, you up, you down, you in, you well, you smile, you frown. Just get up.
How everybody doing?
Get up.
I got microphones. I got the mic too, so we gonna be talking. How y'all feeling? How we feeling out there?
Get up. And yo, I'm fast lane switching, bad game spitting, chilling with some sour, got a bad day.
I'm feeling awesome, man. I'm feeling awesome. It's 4:15. I'm feeling great. Hey, if you're not all the way there yet, man, just being blessed to be alive is a great way to start. That's a great way to start. For real. I understand that, Bob, though. You're going to get there. This is a 10-year anniversary, too. I remember when this first came out. So like when people were like, you know, damn, like Max on Busy Zone, and then like he blew up. Like I knew that. I like when Donald Trump came out after Busy Zone, I was like, yeah, Mac, yeah. I heard this, I was like, yeah, it's a rap.
Hey yo, Sap, what's good, bro? This man's kinda high.
R.I.P. Mac.
Hey yo, the flies, motherfucker, in the room.
Yeah, we here. We here.
I'll be at the top soon. Now I'm at my house on the couch watching cartoons. You know how much you love it when you get it in abundance.
All this makes me think about his tour. Like whenever I hear this song, I used to hear this so much on tour. UK in the building. Where's everybody from? Where everybody from? Represent where you from real quick. I want to know who's in the building. Yeah, we got everybody in the building. We got Syracuse, Milwaukee, my boy Quick. We got Kansas City. We got Las Vegas, Detroit, Austin. Squarians everywhere, man. People be tripping like the Squarians ain't out here. They everywhere. They in the UK. They in Russia. They in Memphis, Minneapolis. Yeah. But they in the hometown too. Don't get it confused. Yeah. Stephon, what's up? Idaho in the building. Texas in the building. Be more in the building. It's been a crazy day. Like, I knew today was going to be crazy, but today's been crazy. Today's been crazy. The site, the whole site just like shut down on us. Y'all went crazy. Like, we sold out of all of the deluxe bundles soon as the shit got right. Like, it's a very, very blessed thing. I will say that. You know, I just saw a message, you know, Jolano. What up, Jolano? I saw Jolano. Where am I from again? We're going to talk about where I'm from. So, you know, a lot of people were like, where XB go? Where XB go? And then you look at, like, Zero Heroes came out 10 years, and it doesn't feel like it's been 10 years. So that's a good feeling, because not only are we still here and we've taken a lot of losses, we've taken a lot of L's, but, like, it doesn't feel like it's been that long that we've been disconnected. You know what I mean? All of us have grown. A lot of us have changed. But, like, it's really dope that we still here. We still here, able to connect. And now we're able to connect in ways that we never were able to connect. So I'm excited to share so much with y'all, share this project with y'all. Yeah, man, time flies when you live it, man. And I believe like Matt came out in March. I want to say it was March. And then Section 80 came out in May. So, like, this year was just, 10 years ago, 2011. It was just incredible. That's kind of what drew me to making this project so crazy. Because I was like, man, I got to compete with all of these artists that are, like, on their A game. And I kind of felt like I didn't give my A game on Busy Zone. You feel me? So, yeah. Somebody said, what's the name of that song from the Kill the Green Backpack YouTube vlog? And we feel it. So cool. Yeah. All right. So, anybody who got the Green Backpack USB, you'll also be getting the Kill the Green Backpack on the USB. That's a song called Flying Cars. Yeah, so if you get that Green Backpack USB and you get the Kill the Green Backpack on there, we got some heat on there. Yo, the Taurus Gemini, how you doing, my G? I love your name. The Taurus Gemini? I gotta understand that. That's amazing. Wow. A lot of people were like in high school and middle school when they first heard me. That's so incredible to me. Because you all related to like my stories from all over the world. And y'all ain't from where I'm from, some of y'all might not even look like me, and we related to that. That's the one thing I love about music, G. That's crazy. My G said he was 14. Cage 47 said I was 14, man. That's crazy. And now dudes is 24. You know what I mean? Like, it's beautiful. Nah, it doesn't make me feel old at all. It makes me feel, connected more than anything. What y'all know about that Big Stu freestyle, though? What you know about it? Huh? Yo, Jermaine, what's going on, my fam? Time flies by when you having fun. Kyle Solomon, how you doing, my G? Yeah, Lil Goth Boy Mike, he said age is a blessing. Dead ass, RPX, Lil P, Mac, Nipsey, man, Pop Smoke, DMX. If you've been to one of my shows, before I do When We're Done, I would always do like a tribute. And during my break, I was like, man, this tribute about to get crazy. Like, it's about to be a fucking, like, for real, like 5-minute tribute. It was already long, you know what I mean? But, like, to be able to throw, like, I don't want to get emotional right now, but to be able to throw, like, the homies Mac and Nip in my tribute now, that shit affects me, man. That really does affect me. Yo, Samuel, I remember that. I remember that we were up in Chicago. We were in that booth area, and I came over there and hung out with y'all. It was popping. I remember that. That was really good times, man. House of Blues it's always a vibe. Hey, Eric, you was at the album release party for The Wave. Yo, appreciate you, man. I was doing the Strap Back Dad had 2 years ago. Like, we talk about time flies. That don't feel like that was 2 years ago to me. You know, I really don't. Yeah, we definitely gonna have some live shows soon. We setting up the tour. Maybe Midwest. It might just start with the Midwest. But we definitely are setting up a tour right now to promote the album. But to be honest, just because of COVID, like the Midwest will be most likely where we start at, just because things ain't really opening up for everybody right now. So the best way to do it is just handle it by the regions. Oh man, Will, save that question for the AMA. Alright, we're doing an Ask Me Anything right after I do my full playthrough of Zero Heroes. And after I get done with the playthrough of Zero Heroes, I want y'all to ask me literally anything. I want to know what's on y'all's mind. What do y'all want to know about me? And I'm going to be asking y'all some stuff too. I can't wait to do this for popular culture next year. For real. Somebody said popular culture is so unique. I'm just amazed at the fact that you all connected to these two projects the way y'all did. It was just me, like, I wouldn't say proving myself, but me just really putting my all into the music, and I really feel like it connected for that reason. I thank y'all for that. That's super dope. Wow. Yo, Bristol 47. I'm sorry for your loss. And that's amazing, man. Like, that's crazy to me. You know, when you connect to those songs with the person that you lose as well. I've had that a lot. I can't wait to hit the road and perform that. When we're done, it's like one of my favorite songs to perform. I'm gonna be honest, like Zero Heroes, like I was so excited about performing that I almost didn't make another project for a minute. Like that, it was so like performable. I was like why even make another project? Like this shit is just too easy to perform. Yo, SBN3 says 40 days, 40 nights is still the standard of work ethic. Hey, if that's the standard, these motherfuckers better get it going. Because that was the standard when I started doing that. I'm gonna be honest, like I wasn't the only person doing a weekly series of music. I was the only person probably doing it like on that intense level. But everybody like was dropping like a Wednesday or a Thursday or a Friday freestyle, and you know, you had Crooked Eye, Mickey Facts, Freeway. They were all dropping shit, and we all got that from the Wayne era. You feel me? Hey, thank you, Nick. I appreciate you. Thank you for real. Yeah, yo, break out the classic CD collections for this, for real. It's like we're gonna go back. All right, so we're gonna get this shit started right now. All right, so we're gonna do a full playthrough of Zero Heroes. I'll take a few breaks every now and then if I want to share a story with you all that comes to me, but I just want to vibe with you all over these songs that we all listen to, that you all have connected to, that I've connected to. I just feel like this is a great opportunity for us to look back before we move forward, because this is only the beginning of what we got going. 2021, I feel like is the opportunity for a lot of us to reconnect and show what we grew in that pandemic. What was you up to? And this is what we was up to. So let's go back and go 10 years to when I was a young bull just trying to make it out. All right. And this album just shows all that hunger. And all I was doing at this time was trying to prove not only to my fans, but to myself that I could like compete with all these, I was just 1 year into my deal, you know. And this really, really like changed things for me. It really set the bar for what I knew I could do. And just being able to share this with you all is a great moment with me. So I love the fact that I can start it with my hometown and a record produced by Just Blaze, which was like a dream come true. This was the first sample he played for me when we had a studio session together. He was like, "You're from Wichita? I got a sample that says Wichita." And I was like, "For real?" He was like, "Yeah, watch." And he went to his folder and pulled it up. And yeah, he already knew which one he was talking about. Pulled it up, and I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy." What that shit just say? What? What? Yeah.
Small town, big dreams, and a young boy the age of 15. Get Shane in the city the home of our hero. Heroines stay back, this is dope for the needle. Do it for the people with an anchor man ego. Sex Panther cologne and a speedo. Coming live from every day I have to. This kamikaze blowing up cities we can't come back to. Do all of the young I paid mad dues. I just want the world to feel me like the Masters tattoo. Kansas, my man shit. No ringtones, no dances. Just real music coming out the fucking answers. Painting y'all a picture on this Just Blaze canvas. Small town, big dreams, and a young boy the age of 15 had a premonition his city would get seen. Big dreams, big dreams, and a young boy the age of 15 had a premonition his city would get seen. Big dreams, yeah. I'm in the crib dropping shit, no baby diaper. Posting on Twitter, show them niggas that they ain't nicer. Get up for free, but when I sell it, better pay the piper. You want bars, well this page is like this, they gotta. With my homies, I'm on with the coldest, so know this, I won't stop, so know this. I go in, I show out, then you close in, the dub is gonna go out. Tell me who was rolling here, I'm cool not being you, whether you ran to my music or just walk to my toes. Hope you feel it in your soul, like a rock in your shoe. Middle finger, the motherfucker soon, thought I should move away from S.I.N. Just get the memo, kill instrumental, as I'm in strong. Tell them about the kid from Kansas, niggas can't fuck with. And I'ma show the world what the dub is. The city of small town, big dreams, and a young boy the age of 15 had a premonition his city would get seen. Big dreams, and big dreams, and a young boy the age of 15 had a premonition his city would get seen. Big dreams,
Hey.
in the city of, Wichita. In the city of, Wichita. In the city of, Wichita. In the city of,
Now, when he made all of this, I had no idea. I had no idea he was going to play the synth on it. None of this was in here. When I sent it on April 14th, it didn't sound nothing like this, right? And then all of a sudden, I hear this right here. I hear this.
Oh, yeah. It ain't over, motherfuckers.
in the city of Wichita. In the city of,
You're going to put this fire. When you hear that,
in the city of Wichita, in the city of. In the city, yeah,
I had to do another verse.
City, where I grew up, yeah, where I grew up. Red rhymes and blow up at bedtime, they shoot up. Rival blocks going up, wanna do something. That set, we hooked up. Looking for Medusa and music was my calling, where I tried to get rich, bitch. Darnell Rollins, I'm a heights high started.
Just blaze, you motherfucker.
Walking in a town, these smaller dudes from when I was at school, with that green backpack on my back, full that toe. Had a dream that my city would be sane. Past the cliche Wizard of Oz movie scenes, they don't know, yo. Ain't from KC, but next to it like JoJo. And if you wanna see your kind, leave me some photos. No yellow brick road, though. Just hit the concrete of McCotton and I'm home, bro. Welcome to.
Y'all hear Just Blaze saying, that shit. What? Yeah. Y'all lucky I'm still rapping. I could have been done right after that. I could have been like, I'm good. I'm out, y'all. That's my time. Appreciate everybody. Thank y'all for coming. My name is XB. I'm out this bitch. But no, I couldn't do that. That shit was just too crazy. That shit was too crazy, though.
President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard.
So this right here, this was actually the intro. I was just playing this for my boy Blaine. This is actually the intro that we made before Wichita was made. It was the last song made. So this is actually the intro to Zero Heroes. And I was like, nah, we gotta start with Wichita. Then we'll get into the, this is when the movie actually starts. You know what I mean? This is when the movie starts right here.
Michael Jackson dead at the age of 50. Lester Holt here with us.
That did it. Right there. Lester Holt. Mike Summers.
Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in your head, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun. Taking over the game, get it back when we done. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in your head, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun. Taking over the game, get it back when we done. I'll get it back when we done. 10,000 hands in the air. Have you ever seen? 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, do you ever dream? Stay in the red, so my song is green.
Proud like I reached the clouds, all off a beam. Films on
Lucas, sound off around in the
crowd on.
Dion,
You can tell I want to get back on stage.
sitting in a keep cop. They said I'm too corny. Funny, I got the ears all on me. Fears all gone, and
Yeah.
my fears all wrong. So keep
Yeah,
in
Jesse.
every phrase y'all pointing. That's just common sense. All the hating, I honor it. I don't leak for my quality. I don't answer my promises. I just try shit while they asking what a demonic is.
Pinky, you know what I'm pondering? Huh?
But everybody dies. So while I'm in your head, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, get it back when we done. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in your head, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, get it back when we done. I'll get it back.
Lawrence.
Lawrence
show.
And these girls are too much for me to take home. Bad as Beyonce, could be a Beyonce, but she way too horny to have a halo. And these niggas ain't on me like I'm a J. Cole. More work for me, just more persons to see that. One day that kid out of Kansas could be a J-Ho. Cut them slack the same cats and not the rap. I'm overly optimistic, maybe a dream chaser. After some
Yo, follow me on Xbox. Xbox with XB.
No wonder they say, busy where you been, player. Where the wild things are, where the kids wear crowns. If we don't eat supper, we just tear that bitch down. Said we was grounded, looking far from the ground. Cross all my teeth, got the eyes on that everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in your head, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking over the game, give it back when we done. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies.
Hey.
So while a nigga here,
Hey.
I'm shooting for the sky.
Hey.
Landing on the moon, walking on the sun.
Yeah.
Taking over the game, give it back when we done. I'll give it back when we done. In the air, we reaching for something, believing in nothing. But fucking man, we want everything.
What?
We want everything. We want everything. Hands in the air, we reaching for something, believing in nothing. But fucking man, we want everything. We want everything. We want everything. But everybody dies. So while a nigga here, I'm shooting for the sky, landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, give it back when we done. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while a nigga here, I'm shooting for the sky, landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, give it back when we done. I'll give it back when we done.
Yeah, right there. Like, that record right there, man, like, when me and Seven made that, I genuinely knew we were like in a groove that we had never found before. It was like just like the Force, bro. Dead ass. It was like the Force. And every single thing that was like being made, we didn't know it was like that crazy. We felt like everything we had made, you know what I mean? Me and Seven had made a lot of projects. A lot. So we were like, everything was hot. Like this was Nevermind was hot. Fall the Sky was hot. Like, what, you know what I mean? So I say that to say this. You know, I saw somebody say earlier, I can't wait till you and Seven, you know, make some more music. Me and Mike Summers have a line of projects coming out this year. All right. So when we're done is the energy we on all 2021. All right. So like that's just the theme song. When I hear that, I'm like, man, so crazy. Like we tapped into that, but 10 years later, we on that. That's the energy we on. We'll give it back when we done, because we ain't done. Not even close. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no Zach and Kelly, but tell me into the max we go. And treat these verses like Margarito and Pacquiao. Teachers thought I'd never come out of my shell, and well, now I hop on beats and go pistachio. They'll never steal my dreams like Leo DiCaprio. So before the madness, bro, I speak what I have to know. In the town that was small, I crashed in the lawn. The effect that I met was like a splash in the pond. See, I rap for my mom in the back of the car. She said, boy, you crazy. Mama's little baby, I always told her I would drop a project one day. Now I'm taking off. My project's on the runway. From suburbs to young nerds, the projects that's the young play. To models on the runway, it'll reach them all in some way. They hit my brother with 10 years. He said, don't leave. I said, it's no leave, baby brother, I've been here.
So I want y'all to know that my baby brother that got 10 years, he's out now. I saw him today. I was like, it's the anniversary of this mixtape. That shit is dope. That shit is beautiful. But I don't know why. When I finally fly, I'm gonna show them all. This is my beginning. I look to the sky with a cape on my back, and they tell me the sky is the limit. But I don't know why. I don't know why.
July, baby, but cooler than October, boy. With more
Drink this.
Y'all
to drink this.
I should go to Troy. Set the flight course as my base deployed.
Nobody knew that.
Postcards and Polaroids, but not enough time to buy a stamp and show my boys. In Japan, eating fish that's koi with little soy. Then
It really
I'm off to
wasn't.
London watching this bridge that we built destroyed.
Yeah.
Take advantage of the simple joys. My mom texts all the time, but I miss a voice. And I know you wish you caught me before I flew off. But I was running red lights like Rudolph, just so I could zoom off like taking Nike shoes off. Hit the stage that I praise to a booth, y'all. You wanna be a pilot, you gotta learn to fly. And if you wanna be a star, your home is in the sky. That's why.
Hey, yeah.
So this is my beginning. I look to the sky
with a cape on my back, and they tell me the sky is the limit. But I don't know why. When I finally fly, I'm gonna show them all this is the beginning. I look to the sky with a cape on my back, and they tell me the sky is the limit. But I don't know why. And I don't know why. My RCA glasses of jewels that I cut like Cartier. As soon as I stepped out of the chamber like the RZA, vibing to my digital shit, playing the lash out on the haters with that physical whip. My lyrics flow like how much more can lyrical get when all I try to do is put they soul on spiritual lift. The pastor tell it I'm abusing my lyrical gift when I just do like him and use it just to give me some shit. So if the rapping is male do just happen to help you, you fell through the cracks. It happened to fit. Watch it connect with your soul. I hustle like Russell. I just hope my grind connects with the globe. Jay brings a whole label reps to my home. Then I can pass the cape to the next nigga on. Fly maneuvers. Metropolis is on. I say bye to him, but I will never be gone. Yes. Thank you everybody for tuning in to the chat. Helping the fans out who don't know the samples. That's a Squarian way. You know, so this is my beginning. I look to the sky with a cape on my back, and they tell me the sky is the limit. But I don't know why. And when I finally fly, I'm gonna show them all this is my beginning. I look to the sky with a cape on my back, and they tell me the sky is the limit. But I don't know why. But I don't know why. Yeah. That joint right there was actually planned for like a EP. The song was called Exodus, and it was for an EP I wanted to do with J. Cole called Smallville. But like, just I didn't understand the industry yet, so I was just like, let's make an EP. You know what I mean? Let's make a mixtape. And I didn't understand like all the, like yellow tape that you got to get through to put out something like that with an artist when they like signed to all these different, major people. So it just kept getting pushed aside till I was like, hold on, why? You could just tell me, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Well, I'm gonna put that on my mixtape. And so I just called the song Smallville, which was the idea for the whole project. And he was like, yeah, that shit fire. And so that worked, And then this record right here, this is actually my fam from my other side of the family, Swift D. He made the record for Schoolboy Q in the studio, and we did this in 2011. And I was like, "Yo, this might be a hit." Warner was like, "Nah," but I was like, "This might be a hit." Xanadu, y'all don't know about no Xanadu. Y'all don't know about no Xanadu. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I like to introduce myself for those that don't know me. I go by the name of XV. Busy. And I like my beat loud. I like my bass up. Windows tinted so the haters can't see. But that's just me. Hey. But that's just me. Yeah. But that's just me. Yeah. But that's just me. Hey. I turn on Xbox. I put some drink up. Invite some honeys to the place where I be. Yeah. But that's just me. Yeah. But that's just me. But that's just me. Yeah. But that's just me. I turn my beat up, kick my feet up with a diva by the speakers. Never change for the streets. I don't pay the meters, I don't got it made. But don't that boy clean up? Flying the Mario feathers and Jeremy's got it made. Man, yo girl, yeah, yo girl. She ain't trying to see you. Yawning cause I'm looking back, it's tired like Reaper. Fire up the sativa. Never like Jackson, but me hiding in the pictures with a fine cheerleader. Damn, under with a square, I sponge her. You Kobe number 8, she no longer wants your number. R.P. Kobe. Bummer, dude. Under rules, making like a Hummer with 22 inches of a come on. I'm a number 2. Catch up on me. What? Kind of guy. Never been like one of you. Only been like one XB in a room with a bunch of views. In case they want on everything. I was like, nobody fucking with me after I heard. When I heard this, I was like, yeah, nobody's fucking with me. I'm just playing, bro. That's just me.
that's just me. I turn on Xbox, I put some drink up, invite some honeys to the place where I be. Yeah, but that's just me. Yeah, but that's just me. But that's just me. Yeah, but that's just me. I'm in Hollywood acting bad like Nicolas Cage. The face all for the sub, that shit gonna bang. If she underage, man, we send them away. Cause I ain't trying to get screened in the cinema. But how you feeling? Awesome. Busy good, coming from the city's hood. Goose want to get out of the slums. I did pretty good. I would keep my dreams in my head, but they don't fit me good. Trying to take the word from cloudy, like pretty good. Xbox, game of score achiever, live show killer, arrogant,
you crazy,
fresh tea popping,
you crazy.
Ass nigga, bass look, let it play.
PlayStation will never do that.
I like my beat
Ever.
I like my bass
Ever. Ever. Xbox.
But that's just me.
Xbox.
But that's just me.
Xbox.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
They'll call the Xbox for nothing, G. Right now.
Jimmy Neutron meets Huey Newton, Rolls Royce whipping, great DuPont, the square on top of his brain like croutons. Yeah, this boy trying to blow up the planes, no shoot bomb. Who's gone? But they call him busy. On Prince Akeem, I keep a semi with me. Haters envy, they just keep killing me like.
Shout out to my dude, Jermaine. I bet you love that boy now.
I like my beat loud. I like my bass up. Hey, windows tinted so the haters can't see. Yeah, but that's just me. Yeah, but that's just me. But that's just me. Yeah, but that's just me. I turn on Xbox. I put some drink up. Invite some honeys to the place where I be. Yeah, but that's just me. Yeah, but that's just me. But that's just me. Yeah, but that's just me.
Hey. Yeah.
Busy. That's just me. I mean,
there's a lot of there. You know, that's what swearing is. Nigga. All y'all PS users, I need to do a 360 and get back on that Xbox. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Going out there. All right.
So when people ask why this shit ain't on
How y'all feel?
streaming services,
Awesome. How you feel?
This is why.
I guess that awesome.
Yep.
Shorty, you fine.
This is why.
Awesome. Wanna roll? Awesome. Well, let's go. Awesome. Yeah. Hands in the sky.
Hey, hey.
Some call me
I'm so used to doing the show version of it.
Gator on my shirt.
What did it cost to?
Jesus Christ, I'm good. Please don't
Y'all so
how rude. Stephanie Hanna, you don't gotta watch me, but please.
Yo, Freddie, don't do it like that. You know Khalil be on that Xbox all day.
Man, I'm the new Santa, and I'm saying Kansas, where I'm staying with niggas be bang banging like pops on the lane. And even through the hating and walls, they thought I'd stay in. Who you playing? I don't win. Super Saiyan, this that. Off the glass, off the floor, off the board jam. We in the building. You wishing you had the floor plans. You just a doorman.
Doorman.
Damn, I wish I had more hands. I tell me I got 2 thumbs and those.
I miss you too, broski.
Thumbs up, you go point them at this guy. Al Edison
Could it be this guy?
ask how I feel. Nigga, know
Mike Summers, you killed this shit.
how you feel. Awesome. I
Like,
that awesome.
what? Oh my God.
Wanna go awesome, well let's go awesome. Hands in the skyline.
History in the making, ain't you feeling it? Steve Flow, they say I'm on some show feeling shit. My solo discography, I'm building it. Now every time you hit the space bar, I'm killing it. Yeah, I'm so fucking awesome. 200,000 was paid to outlaw bar. They don't wanna follow my lead, I gotta force them. To keep the competition in line, you gotta launch them. Fire engine red, in that drop dead. Haters drop dead when I'm in that bobsled. Couple girl on my side and she bobs head. Saying yes to my denim and she nods head. XB
Bar.
from the middle of the map. I'm coming to you live from the middle of the trap.
What?
Colors in the chain like Skittles out the pack. The hustler teaming with the gentleman of rap.
Yeah. All I wanted was a yeah. That's all I wanted. I want to stop the mixtape to get a yeah. Hey, all I wanted was an E-U-G-H-C-K. Yeah. E-U-G-C-H-K. I'm awesome. Every time I lay it down, I think that I can play possum. Ooh, I like that K. 2 thumbs up like RVD. Yeah, that's that 2021. Swing, work at the harder than a Mexican. That's why I can walk up into any restaurant and close the whole thing. See, even G couldn't help with it. Semicolon dash parentheses, text messaging. That's a side smiley face, cause I'ma make the best of it. I assume you should make room for the elephant. Boom. Where I come from is irrelevant, cause my glory is all that I represent. And my story begins where most of us end. So all I really gotta tell them is, I tell them I got 2 thumbs and knows how to spit rhymes. 2 thumbs up, you go point them in this guy. Al Edison couldn't be this fly, so ask how I feel. If you know I can fly like Seven. What was you think with it? This nigga. That shit's so crazy. Yeah. Hey. Hands in the skylight. That shit just make me feel so good. But you know, it's a roller coaster. So I gotta take y'all into a new world. And 7, yo, he did like, it's like a dream. Everything came to like life on this one. It was a pin-up. The magazines were print up. That made me pick that pin up. That kept a nigga's chin up. That turned losers to winners. In that minute we would give up. Couldn't die down the expectations they thought we live up. It was everything most parents hated. Niggas with dreams wearing planes screaming that they made it. New York rappers said son. West Coast niggas said cuz. Midwest dudes said fam. Damn, no wonder I related to my grandmother that bought me comics. To be honest, it ain't bother her as much as mama. Trying to expect it like the nomination of Obama. Kept me in my room, hiding out like Osama. Their fathers didn't dig it. They were shoveling dreams to an underage teen whose real father couldn't visit. So I put on those headphones and just listen. As the heroes on my wall turn the kingdom from a prison. I hear them singing. Hey, hanging pictures on my wall. Hanging pictures on my wall. Hey, hanging pictures on my wall. 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 Pictures talk, that we created a rocket, I got in and lifted off. Well, maybe the latter was kind of gone and the former was kind of wrong. So all I have is these songs and posters up on my wall. Sometimes I took them to school to feel cool. Couldn't bring the CD. The case was a jewel and I refused to burn money. I'm saving green in my room. You go in and think it was Fern Gully and beef wasn't allowed. Pac was next to Biggie and Drake was next to Easy. The idea was profound. I turned the music loud and put on my own recital in a room full of my idols. Made me less suicidal. Drinking pistol sharpening for urban marketing. Lawyer Dr. Ren for street scholaring. White collar for police collaring. Mom and pops hollering, but I just tune it out. The tune is loud as I begin, it says. Away the love that I found. Hanging pictures on my wall. 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 Came from the same list and just knocked me to the floor.
punched me in the chest and then clocked me in the jaw. What's wrong with that? I haven't done a thing in school that was this bad. His ass doesn't care. Try to fight back, but it doesn't fare. Papa mom let this nigga come in here. She begins to come to tears. I'm screaming, it's all your fault. He says, what's this bullshit up on your wall? As I look up at the ceiling to be to respond with these posters of me and mortals that seeming like gods. Trying to stand up to my feet and just even the odds. But he just knocks me back down and screams at my mom. So I see the arm between me and these pictures. He said, look at these niggas. What else? They father figures. And it's hard to ignore that all I lived for was now falling on the floor. And it's hanging pictures on my wall. Hanging pictures on my wall. Hanging pictures on my wall. Yo, that was a hard joint for me to get, like, my label to get me to put on the project. I didn't want to put that shit on the project. I was saving that shit. I was like, nah, I'm gonna save this shit. I'm gonna save this joint. This next one, we weren't trying to save this. We was like, nah, let's get this shit out. Seven made this shit. And I was like, I know exactly who to put on this. And he did too. He was like, oh, yeah. We was both big fans of Kendrick. So we was like, yeah, that OD tape was nuts. So he did the drums. And after I did my verse, I sent it to Kendrick. Kendrick laid his verse. And then I was like, fuck. I need to at least do the second verse before he comes in over. Because that shit was just crazy. So my second one was like a redo. I ain't gonna hold you, like, for real. But the shit heat. Yeah. It's like one of my favorite records right here. Look like it's just Seven used every single hour of his, like, the guitars, the synths, the cinematic feel. Let's go. Famous for with payment, not enough to blow up, but showed up cause I ain't fucking lazy. And she just thought I was dumb or crazy, or both, with hopes of being a Nas or Jay-Z. I spoke in my chair, in my grave. My hair wasn't waves, being flowers priority to the lowest. I was in on my desk just to see the world in a different way. The dead society of a poet. Homie, I'm focused. If there's something that a dude can't prove, I mean, fam, I was damn near invisible, that's cool. So I banged for a minute, cause all my niggas was tripping, just me and two of my dudes. Blue man crew had dreams of doing things they say that you can't do, cause everything ain't black and white, unless you chew bamboo. So I was after big bills like a two can do. All the while my mom asked me why I'm chewing at school. She said, it's just expensive. It's in the ABC. Hey, you already know I'm gonna bring the vibes for you. We go to what? You know. So why ain't I go to college? My mama's ultimatum made me say that I know I got it. My niggas say debugging, they on your computer software debugging, but we hold it hardware cause we thug it. Now they in the trap house with some guns that they done borrow. And all this snow, I call it infant sorrow. Plans to reach the end even if I had to start slow. So CDs in the mall making dope like Sparrow. Then I left the hood like fuck it, don't need the cargo. They banking I don't do well, and I don't mean Fargo. Even when you leave, somehow we still try to follow. Baby Taylor took the charge harder than LeBron and Rondo. Trying to keep his head up while his eyes are in the Bible, cause they say in my title is the devil's toy idol. My nephew looking at me cause his daddy is his idol. I know that I'm supposed to sit there, this information is vital. Look. Yeah. My nephew is like 14 years old now. That shit beautiful, man. It's in the ABCs, right? Yeah.
Living my life like I'm living right in the midst of a fire pit. The gay banging and violence is the sweetest song, and I roam with the heart of a violin. Don't violate my patience, I'm waiting to kill a man as I stare at the ceiling fan. As a fan of these wicked streets, if I gotta eat, I steal like a metal piece. I'm screaming out, fuck the police. I'm dealing my cards with jokers on them. You can disown them or stone them. I'm throwing them rock back with a fury of bullets. You couldn't live your life for the moment. When I'm forming at the mouth of my sharpest, the teeth showing. I'm in the back of a black Buick, in the black out like February. Ain't that how blacks do it, right? I cut off my ears before I hear your advice and vice versa. I'm screaming for help as loud as I can, but that's not working. I'm working with corners like blueprints. They cut an L on my first offense. The judge threw the book at me to say this.
Woo! That nigga talked through his teeth on that last shit. Like, what? Talk through his teeth like. I love that verse. What? Let's go. What? Like, y'all just gotta make sure y'all give Mike Summers his roses today. Because, man, what? That's crazy. Listen to that joint. That's fire. Damn pictures on my wall. He captured both of those so beautifully. Now, this right here, this was part of the deluxe edition. But we already felt like this was part of that sound. Like Mike Summers he was finding that groove, and so was I. So we were just like, let's just keep it going. 7,
Yeah,
let's go. Yeah.
look, the streets talking and off, and I gave it conversation. Cause in the game, you can fly and deal with complications. All I wanted was gold chains and whips, but even that I couldn't get. Like emancipation, a proclamation from my bedroom window, making observations, watching niggas who turn the corner into their occupation. Soon as I had thoughts of joining the operation, that's right when the streets started saying, you know I got nothing for you. You know I got nothing for you. You know I got nothing for you. Yeah, we want it anyway cause we got nothing to lose. But who cares when you stay getting new pairs of white and baby blue airs? You stuck around your crew wearing. Got girls that used to never notice you staring. Hung at mom and pop shops cause we ain't have 2 parents. School is like dudes was just a dumbbell. Young real niggas moving weight like dumbbells. We be compelled to run sales like no one cares. Cause our wishes and our prayers be going straight to the voicemail. Since a kid, I knew I would do it big. Pumping skies a living, thinking I'ma do it big. Shit, it's 7th grade. I was doing trig, hanging with my niggas who do nothing but pulling trigs. Started smoking cigs, and cigs led to the weed, and weed led to the drink, and drink led to the heat. Pills I started popping to stop from going insane. While I'm holding up this flame, I'm hearing it say, you know I got nothing for you. You know I got nothing for you. You know I got nothing for you. But we want it anyway cause we got nothing to lose. 1 time for the mama on the grind. 2 times for the nigga on his job. 3 times for the kid with a dream. One day he gon' make it to the top. 1 time for the mama on the grind. 2 times for the nigga on his job. 3 times for the kid.
Hey, Sammy Smooth, we listened to the deluxe edition tonight. Yeah.
I ain't tripping, dollars got me ass grabbing, but I swear I'm penny pinching. I know it's a given, I'm giving it cause I'm slipping for that money. She get low so she can get her titties lifted. Shorty's name was Bob. We was never not together, unless she was in the air like Rockefeller. She let me beat it when I wanted, she went acapella. Although I know she was only after my mozzarella. Messed up relationships and jobs that would make her sick. Knowing lawyers take a bitch and get.
I like that
SDC.
SDC.
You know the dollars I throw ain't gonna make her rich or happy, but it makes a wish.
Said me and 7 the new Franklin Saint and Teddy McDonald. I like that.
know I got nothing for you.
A little bit.
You know I got nothing for you. You know I got nothing for you. But we want it anyway because we got nothing to lose.
Love you, bro. Beautiful. Yo, I will say though, I like how my man was like, all for me comes that perspective stuff. I know this track is, yeah, we listen to the deluxe edition right now. Enjoy that. That's the killer. I love it, Sammy. You know, this is so dope because I remember when me and Seven made this. See, this didn't make the cut because it's 2011 and in 2010, Kanye West was, you know, doing all these 5-minute songs. So it was like the shit just going there. That was fire. Omen, you know what we got to do. Yeah, this is my brother Omen right here. He put it all together. Emo, you be the judge. Hey, someone tell me who this is all for.
And why I'm on the mirror's edge,
Running on walls for.
20 days, one of this
This shit is uncalled for.
But that girl with the ponytail, she roll with the dark horse. And I deserve it all my life, I worked hard for. Them other cats ain't nowhere near.
That shit is soft core.
I overcame
Obstacles like parkour. And if I got off course, it's only cause my banking was offshore.
Now I ask for judges,
They give me double like jumping rope.
never been a virgin, cause
I was always fucking dope.
doing something different. I'm getting
Copping convertibles and I don't
spin
spin a thing.
So why do I feel vertigo? I be in the cut,
Telling girls that's the surgical.
Fahrenheit 451, that paper we just
Burn it through.
create money for me to
We make money, I earn it too. Do it look like work to you? Nah.
looking at the lights like it's
All that is for me.
everyone tonight is here.
It's all that is for me.
Hands in the air, yeah, all of this for me, for me. Bottles over here. All of this for me, for me. All of this for me, for me. All of this for me, for me. Light fast, light flash. All of this for me, for me. All of this for me, for me. All of this for me, for me. Bottles bringing bottles high. All of this for me, for me. You for real?
All of this for me.
Pussy like the Halloween.
All of this for free.
We all hogging
Like we bought it for the heat.
I did it for fashion.
Man, this shit is costing cheap.
On the bus, G.I.G. turn it bitch off the strap. I'm judged with the bread, the people without the cheese.
Wait a minute. I gotta bring this verse back. All right, because I never got to tell this story. I'm gonna tell the story real quick. So, long story short, Saha, he didn't do this verse like for me. He did this verse for my dude, Omen, who made the record. So in the song, there's all these like really dope ass references that are like, you know, only things that we kind of know what he's talking about, right? So I'm just going to shed light. A few of these things I didn't know till we did a show together. He was like telling me like why he did the verse and like, man, I appreciate you putting me on the project. It was a good project, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh no shit. So he goes, you know, I did this verse for passion, man. This shit at least costs a G. So most people would think that he say like I did this verse for passion, like I did this out of passion. You know what I mean? Like I did this out of the love. He mean a stripper in New York named Passion that my nigga Omen knows. And Omen was like, yo, you know, you gotta get, you know, Saha, you gotta get Saha on this song. I got this song with this dude named XV. I want to get Saha on it. And Passion told Saha, and then Saha was like, "Man, if you telling me I'll fuck with him, you know." And Saha went up to the studio that night, did the verse, and so all he wrote all the verse, and you know Saha's a wordsmith, so he wrote all the verse and he's like, "What? Who's XV?" And like, man, he's dope. He signed to Warner Brothers, so that's where you get the Warner Brothers TIG. Turn this bitch to Dawson's Creek. That's where you get that shit from, right? Big Sean did the same thing on Everybody's Nobody because Big Sean, he was holding out on giving me my verse until I got on the radio with Mirror's Edge, and he's cool with Mike Posner. So he's like, "Yo, this nigga XV on the radio? What the fuck?" So he hit me. He's like, "Damn, you on Hot 97, man? That's dope, man." And then I was like, "Yeah, dude, man, where's my verse at?" And he was like, "Yeah, dude, I got you." And so when I got the verse back, and he's like, "Hot 97," I was like, "Oh, I got you." So when y'all hear Saha's verse, just know when he's saying I did this verse for passion, man, this shit at least cost a G. He don't mean he did it for the love. He mean he did it for a stripper named Passion. It was like, "Yo, do it for me." And then he just looked out for on the rest of the end. Like he came through for the video shoot. I came through for a show, performed with him. You know, really good dude. Really good dude. And Vado, same thing. He just showed up. If you hear him in the background, he said, "I just drove through the jungle to get here." He really did drive through the jungle to get there. So there's a lot of dope things that came together with this record.
You for real? All of this for me. Pussy at the Halloween. All of this for free. We ball hogging like we ballin' for the heat. I did it first for fashion. Man, this shit is tossing cheap. Warner Brothers, TIG. Turn this bitch to Dawson's Creek. Papa John's with the bread, cause we get it tossing cheap. This the beat. Focus haters, so I had to drop the street. Feel like I saved by the bills, like I walk my home street. Come and get your bitch, cause your dog is off the leash. Cause we know how to party, man. They call it Boston G. But I'm in an outfit that is sharp as y'all the G. Smell my rose out the club. What you think these bottles cheap? With a model, they call me baby. More time than Monique. Say I'm out of shape, cause my pockets is obese. I don't care if that's your girl. All these bottles here are free. Don't make me pull my horn out like a flesh in my obliques. Look at you, like it's all that.
So many bars. I didn't know Saha did it like that. This music verse was like dope, you know what I mean? But it's for me, right there. I just told you in the jungle to get here. Yeah. All that is for me. All that is for me. All that is for me. Bottles, drinking bottles, yeah. All that is for me. I'm messed up with an H bumper. H bumper stopping at her waist as she waits viper. Straight bubble water, fire strong like a trade muscle. H double, don't forget your money and straight hustle. Fake muscles get you an off day. Denim tricky for monsters. Sleeves rolled up in beast mode. Don't get your boy stank. Dirty in your bra stank. Got money for all banks. Check clear, okay. Leave out the tell them all things. Sick in the tall cake. I'ma need me a wall sick. My son loved this part. My son would always be like, all the time. God's in the car.
She called me before all stick. UGBY. See when you see me fly. What? Got this BD pop. That's the Martin DD9.
Wow!
You only get you see because at one time I'm like, all of this for me?
Yeah. That's for my bugs right there. He loves that verse.
All of this for me, for me. All of this for me, for me. All of this for me, for me. Life fast, life flash. All of this for me, for me. All of this for me, for me. All of this for me, for me. Bottles, drinking bottles, yeah. All of this
You're Christine.
Wait a minute, crazy class. Let's talk to the past.
What?
Life's flash. Let's be honest. You can all of this for me. Yeah, this shit was
What? Yeah. My brother Owen put all this together. What? Yeah.
The elaborate music fucking should play, so that'll put me in the background.
Yeah.
This is Saha, Vado, Eric Christine.
That mine too? Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
This ain't
What?
Liquor over ice, living over life. Better pay attention, bro. This shit is overpriced. I can handle bars, so I even rode a bike. And if it's folks that you won't, man, I meet that quota nice. Louis Vuitton, the flow, going lower as a solar night. Coming like a cobra strike, riding like an overbite. Put it in the air, busy with this solar flight. Tell them lay the shit down and get X like bowling stripes. Cooler than you with polar ice
In the South Pole,
going hand like damn, knock 'em out cold.
you're so crazy.
The crowd
Go wild, hands go up
up and down like the Dow Jones.
Woo! I can't fucking wait to do shows. What? Who did it? I say, dude, listen.
Look, tell them how I do this. Tell them why they play me. Tell them I guarantee. And tell them why they pay me. Tell them who I am. And tell them who I ain't. G. Tell me why you love me. Tell me why you hate me. Cause you
I love that. Hey, what? What? I heard that. What? I heard. Man, we got the mosh like crazy.
know
On one, on one,
no
no one, go some, go sons, go nuns, D5,
you spit that shit like
both on.
who you know that
Come up out that middle state, get across like real estate.
I'm a racing
Ill kid, you can call me good but great.
don't chill I'm
Chillin',
come through make a
building shape.
don't let me eat I'm Ricky Henderson
I'm still a play.
take whoever you favor and
Do yourself a favor, man.
don't put my name out there
Laugh on poison.
what's the release
I used to, oh, I love that. I used to love that.
Steve Carell ain't
Right there, yeah. What? 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 What?
I did it. Why they get me started? Tell them how I do this. Tell them why they play me. Tell them I guarantee. And tell them why they pay me. Tell them who I am. And tell them who I ain't. G. Tell me why you love me.
Hey,
Tell me why
hey, it's a, and what? And what? And what?
You fucking crazy.
this is Mark Miller, Jay Dilla, Attila the Hun, Gorilla on drums. Don't feel like it's fun. I'm always killing these bombs. Ted Williams, and should I do it? They said, yeah, kill them. Okay, I do it like I know I shouldn't. Do it like they knew I couldn't. Do it when they said I wouldn't. Nigga, it's fucking stupid. Girls love it, X-Man. They make it play next man and X-Man, cause she ain't trying to fuck with mutants. One girl plus one girl, so there ain't nothing to it. Give them my red heart. Excellence of execution. Boss the biggest loser. But she's saying that she done waited all this time. Now it's time to fucking lose it. She ain't trying to do shit. That's the rocket. And no tracing like Vince. She got an entourage with her. Bring your girl with you. We can have a menage. Said she untouchable. Well, I'm Kevin Costner. Tell them how I do this. Tell them why they play me. Tell them I guarantee. And tell them why they pay me. Tell them who I am. And tell them who I ain't. G. Tell me why you love me. Tell me why you hate me. Cause you
What? I heard that. What? I heard that. What? I heard that.
You fucking crazy. XB, you fucking crazy.
Yo, you know what's so crazy is that, like, I'll tell you why I know we Squarians. Because Christina Rose came to the studio with me and all my dudes. We was all in LA. And we all just like vibed with her. We smoked a blunt. We talked like shit on other porn stars. It was super dope. Like she was telling me all the dirty business, like all about their houses and shit, like what they live like. That was very interesting. But it was just regular, you know what I mean? And we vibed with her. Me, Freddie, Says, Seven, like we all were just like chopping it up with her when she came to the studio. She actually just came through to smoke. I think bring us weed. And we were like, man, this would be really dope if Christina Rose did this. And we were like, you know, her saying you fucking crazy, a porn star saying XV, you fucking crazy. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. And it was just really dope, you know, like she definitely deals with a lot of weirdos and a lot of like dudes who ask probably weird, obnoxious questions. And it was super dope because it wasn't even like I had to like tell the squaring in homies like, yo, we have a porn star. It was just like she came through, you know, brought weed. We all know who she is, you know, the queen. So we were like, yeah, this is super dope. And that's her bent over on the cover too, if y'all don't know that. Yeah, that's Christina.
Don't laugh at me.
Yeah. We on square.
Yeah. Y'all know about that Miami horn? What planet did you come from? Get your nails, makeup, and hair done. At my show, handle to the sun. Ask her what she doing with his gun. We go kick it, have a little fun. Play me in Street Fighter 4 and 1. Kicks, hair in a bun. Marvel sweats, all-star chucks. What you smoke? What you drink? Green tie coke? What you think? Hey, candy's pink. I'ma see that by the end of the week. We take it slow, I'll take you home. Your mom's on trip, cause shit you wrong. She said you wanna let me sleep alone. I said nah, she said come on. There's so many dope references in here, like when I say I'ma see that by the end of the week, that's my nigga Deuce. He used to be like, I'ma see that by the end of the week. That was like, I'm like, yeah, I'ma see that by the end of the week. Hey, what's up? Shout out to my dude, brother Deuce.
See, I knew she wasn't from here.
Why?
That's why I called her foreign exchange student. She's like fresh as fuck. Different times, Alexander Wayne, all that.
I understand.
But at the same time, she plays multiverse Capcom 3.
No way.
Listen to the Pixies religiously.
What?
They had like a 16 kill shit on Black Ops.
Lies.
I don't know your circle,
But you like this square right here.
I know your ex hurt you, but don't be scared, be scared.
Hey.
I take you high, so high.
You already know.
In the air.
Is it you?
Looney cool, and I don't buzz. That's Looney Tunes. You come backstage,
My crew is cool.
Mass Effect 2
And watch Kung Fu.
Rapping these snacks like Scooby-Doo. Smoke to your eyes like
Lucy Lou.
She knows my ball. She asks for shots. Hit a triple double when I'm passing the rock. The love is blind and I'm that first dot. You ain't going home, but I'm glad you're not.
Hey. If you a Squarian, I hope I got you laid to this record. I hope this got you something that you didn't even know you was gonna get. No, for real. This song right here, that's what it's for. This is for the Squarians only. You feel me?
Yeah. To all the ladies, should I say square women out there?
There you go.
Flowers too. I wish I could send you some beautiful flowers or teddy bear or something, but I can't.
I can't.
So I'm just gonna have awesome sound.
We gonna play this hit solo.
Check it out. Is that
What? That's that ball. The hit solo is preferred. It's optional. It's optional. Yo, you remember Little B was the shit back then, so that's where that swag came from. You already know. Yeah. See, we still in the ride with this one.
Rubber burning. I've been drinking all night now. I'm swerving. Damn, my body's spreading. It's curving. Trying to take it home, but I'm swerving.
Me and Freddie used to have fun with this one. Me and Freddie be on stage just using this as an opportunity.
Trying to take it home, but I'm swerving. What a life of all nights are scarred, but where's the pain go? Probably in the same glass that this fucking drink go. Now I'm on the road trying to find out
What you know about that OG version of Swerving?
I don't even know. And I don't really smoke, but this was just one of those days, yo. Pop in my favorite CD and watch that whole shit play through. Now I'm thinking it's the type of shit that I should drink to. Pour me up some more. I'm rubber burning. I've been drinking all night now. I'm swerving. Damn, my body's bad. It's curving. Trying to take it home, but I'm swerving.
Rubber burning, burning. I've been drinking all night now. I'm swerving, swerving. Damn, my body's bad and it's curving, curving. Trying to take her home, but I'm swerving, swerving. How did I get here? I swear this shit don't even seem right. Swerving lanes and hit the left. I can't even see right. Tell me where's the street lights? Wait, is that the green light? I don't even know. I don't even know. The night was filled with light, but my glass was always empty. Bunch of ladies on me, all my niggas with me, making more toast than the 3 a.m. at Dennis. Pour me up some more, pour me up some more. Hey, bottles lifted, we drinking so much, just like the bottles in this. Rubber bands with dollars in it, fat wallets with condoms in it. Nothing but money and time and fine women who wanna spend it. I just hope you ready if you coming with us, cause I'm rubber. Burning, burning. I've been drinking all night now. I'm swerving, swerving. Damn, my body's bad and it's curving, curving. Trying to take her home, but I'm swerving, swerving. Rubber burning, burning. I've been drinking all night. Yo, thank you, Vic. I appreciate that. This is so 2012 Big Sean. That's what the label fucking wanted too. But nah, I'ma be progressive. I'm gonna get crazy with it. Like the Iron Houston. All is not influence.
Baby, so with the vibe,
still gotta prove it. Till then, I turn up that music. Do not touch my tunes. I pass my finger, but I'm soaring like some fucking bruises. Like I piece no Fergie, and I'm rolling deep as Xerxes. Don't get worried when you observing me swerving, cause I'm rubber. Burning, burning. I've been drinking all night now. I'm swerving, swerving. Damn, my body's bad and it's curving, curving. Yes. Trying to take her home, but I'm swerving, swerving. Drink coffee, rubber burning, burning. I've been drinking all night now. Swerving, swerving. Why? Damn, my body's bad and it's curving, curving. Trying to take her home, but I'm swerving, swerving. That right there. If that reminds you of tour, Freddie, this song is the tour.
Candle real quick.
You know, I didn't smoke
I only smoked when I'm on tour.
until I was on tour.
No.
Donis,
Donis.
he always passed me the blunt, and I was like, you know what? Shit. Why not?
Yeah.
Lights on red eye, nights on Jedi. Laying down clothes, putting mics on bedtime. Give me my set time and I'ma go wet mine. Bars on bedtime, cars on red line. I be in the palms, hoping the psychic that red mine was all the way right. No turning left signs. Tell them girls that this Don ain't Teflon. This song just makes me feel good. I don't know why. This song just makes me feel so good. Hey, steal all those bars. Imagination as long as I know so many extra bars in my life. It's a cold world. Luckily, I really schemes. Cameras out from the scene. It's gonna be the every day we say this is the living the night to the fullest. This could be the hands in the sky, cause we living our life. Yeah, we living our life. The man's life better slide, it's Ben Stein. I wanna roll with a nerdy nigga that's been rhymes. I'm so big, you would think that I've been signed. I'm going big time, call it big time. Today's it guy was the IT guy. Flow so vain that I wrote an IB rhymes. What's an IB now? Look where I be, mom. Used to be posted on the corner like street signs. Wishing that my life's TV had a rewind. But a screenshot would be fine. I know it's gonna take me time to leave this hood behind and turn that Nissan to a car hood with a peace sign. Play on, Dookie roll chain on. Riding on my way home, Dookie rock Green Day on. I used to love that album. Hey, what y'all hate on? Cause this could be the, you know what this is, right? At the end of every day, we say this is the living the night to the fullest. Cause this could be the hands in the sky, cause we living our life. Yeah, we living our life. Yeah, Donis killed this. I love this life. I can't leave. I remember when my niggas used to make believe. We took them dreams and mixed them with a little weed and made a toast with a cup. full of memories, blacked out like Akon, black tees. OD, OD. That's what she saying when she got her hands on me. Way out here in the with 50 grand on me. Nothing she wanna fuck with. I mean, she do it, but she gotta learn to suck dick. So she gon' watch a girl blow me like a trumpet. I'm a mad bitch, I stay on my dollar fuck shit. See, we gonna put Mac on the hook. That's what made him reference Mac. I was gonna be Mac on the hook. Imagine y'all Mac Miller doing a hook like. I was gonna have like, hey, we did the rhythm every day. We say this was the, you know, living it like to the fullest, but this could be the, hey, hands in the sky, cause we living now. But he was like, why don't you just do it? I was like, motherfucker, this nigga's. So I just did it. R.P. Mac, my brother. And I hope everybody's having the best day of their life. I know every day I wake up is the best day of my life. And I'm telling you, you gotta enjoy it like it is. Now this right here, I never knew that these words would mean so much. So it's like crazy. Because like me and Seven, we stopped working maybe like this album came out, April 15th. We stopped working probably like December of that same year. And so we don't make no records from this year when we release it until, well, we don't release any records together until 2019. The Do It the Strap Back Dad had, right? So when I used to listen to this project, I would be like, it's crazy how the ending credits to Zero Heroes kind of describe me and Seven. It's like, this is the last time that you'll ever see us. After this, nothing will run. This is the last time, let there be a last time. Like, after this, you're gonna go blind. Like, it was kind of crazy because it was like, damn, that was the last record we did. And then The Last Hero. So if y'all want to really journey and see the story play out, like, go, listen to The Last Hero. And then after that, go listen to Loyal on the Do It the Strap Back Dad had. And the story goes full circle. And then we have a new project that rhymes with Loyal. It's called Soil. It comes out at midnight, 4/16. So we're bringing everything full circle. And this is just the beginning. So I can't wait to share with y'all. But this is my favorite record on Zero Heroes. The Last Hero. Yeah.
This is the last time that you'll ever see us. After this, you're gonna go home. This is the last time that there'll be a last time. After this, nothing will run. Cause I'm the last hero. I'm your only hope. You got a lot to fear, but as long as I'm hero, I can be a hero. I can be a
Live from the dust of ground zero.
They living for the villains. I'm
Dying to be the hero.
different from the rest,
But I was the proud hero.
these mortals turn my heart color into
It's Sub-Zero. Ready for combat. I'm back. No cape, no speedo. Kryptonite backpack. Superman ego. Darker than the Batman night, but I shine like the Batman light over the city and the people.
rest the leaders
And everybody says follow me.
so the leaders are
Also doing the following.
140 characters
Ain't enough for apologies.
for the scriptures of what you motherfuckers are
About to sing.
last time that you ever see us. After this, you're gonna go blind. This is the last time that you'll be the last time. After this, nothing will run. Cause I'm the last hero.
What?
from the P1 with the division of B12. The courage had a height, I would be L. Jumping that black shit, I would rather be shelled or be killed or have my feet down to the pedal of a CL with 3 nails. Elevator nigga on the DL. They was trying to sleep, but I prevailed. When they saw me dropping shit in their tail like Ezel, man, I'm on fire. This that Denzel, don't inhale. Jordan from the free throw, Dominique will get women. I'm trying to do that with rap. And then chill, and then still. Put up for my city like I put back on that green backpack. That they get the idea when they be kissed.
What? It's like the lyrics that I'm saying on this project are all manifested. Every single word.
Last time that you let me see us. After this, you're gonna go blind. This is the last time that there'll be a last time. After this, nothing will run. Cause I'm the last hero. I'm the only hope. You got a lot to fear, but as long as I'm hero, I can be a hero. I can still
Yo, Patrick, y'all gotta know I love that dude. That's crazy. Oh, see, it's gonna start over and we're gonna do this all again. I swear to God, if this shit starts, if it plays 30 more seconds of this, we're gonna do this all again. I swear to. But for real, like for real, dude, Patrick Stump, he did that record genuinely just out of love. He was in the crowd of one of my shows. Then he emailed me and was like, "Yo, you're super dope. Keep doing what you're doing. I saw you in LA. Just keep doing what you're doing." Blah blah blah. I just stayed in touch with him. I sent him that record, and I was like, "Oh my God, if I can get Patrick Stump on this project, it's about to be crazy." And he sent it back with all of those vocals. Like he was like, "Just I did a lot of stuff, man. Y'all just do whatever y'all want with it." I was like, "Wow," and I still stay in touch with him to this day. You know, I'm trying to get him on a project. You know, he has a family now, so of course it's been 10 years. So you know, a lot has changed. So I'm trying to get him in the lab and work with them. But just the fact that I had Patrick Stump on that project, I know a lot of people, you know, be like, "Damn, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole," but a lot of those were my peers at the time, still are, and I'm like you know, I guess I couldn't see them like that. I wanted Rick Ross on the project. I wanted who else did I want on the project? I wanted definitely Pusha T, you know, Pusha T, Rick Ross, and that was it. Like I didn't really want nobody other than my peers on it. And then I get Patrick Stump, who like if you know my music and you know me, I grew up to Fall Out Boy. Like me and Seven on Rock Band, like shit's crazy to, you know, be able to work with Patrick Stump and also for me to be able to tour with that band, just super crazy. So the fact that he's on that project and I released it 10 years ago, um, I don't know. It's just like for me, sometimes I guess I can say I don't look at my accomplishments and be like, damn, I did that. But right now, I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Because I did grow up to Fall Out Boy, you know, and I grew up to a lot of artists that I haven't got to work with that I'm excited about working with in this near future. Um, I work with everybody around Kanye West, but I've never worked with Kanye West. You know what I mean? I've worked with Just Blaze, but I've never worked with Jay-Z. He wanted to buy Awesome. That's a whole nother story. But he wanted to buy Awesome, but I never worked with him. I never talked to him. Um, but you know, the fact that I got Patrick Stump on this project, and this is a dude who like I've listened to even on Little Weapon with Lupe Fiasco on the Cool that came out in 2006, and Patrick Stump produced that record. I don't know if y'all remember he was doing a group called Uncle. See, I was into like rock, so that's why I say what I'm saying because I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like my first concert I ever went to was a Foo Fighters concert. You know, I went to Hard Knock Life tour. I went to Rock the Mic tour. I went to um, um, Up in Smoke. But my first tour was you know, Foo Fighters in a mosh pit. So I kind of grew up on that, and I grew up on that type of music. And as I got older, you know, John Mayer, The Killers, um, of course, you know, the White Stripes and Flaming Lips, the Pixies, like all the groups that you all hear me do music over. I was listening to them, and um, what did Patrick Stump do on the Cool? Patrick Stump produced Little Weapon, those drums. You have to remember Patrick Stump is a drummer, you know, so he knows how to play the drums really well. So he did the drums on there, and I'm pretty sure he did one more record that I wasn't a fan of, maybe because Lupe didn't rap on it good. But yeah, he produced Little Weapon and under the name. It might say Patrick Stump for Uncle, but he had a group at the time called Uncle, and I was just, you know, into all of that. And I was a big fan of Lupe Fiasco. He was like Kid Cudi before Kid Cudi. And I was like, man, this dude, you know, how a lot of people relate to me. I was like, man, I really relate to Lupe Fiasco. He was skateboarding and he had bars. He from the hood, you know, he understood that like if I have to get down, I'll get down. But like I understand where I'm at. I understand my environment. He was so much like me that I just, you know, related to him. And he's a very, very, very smart dude. And I love intelligence. So I just was naturally enthralled by him. Way more than Kanye West, actually, because, you know, Kanye West, we didn't have all the social media back then, but I just knew Kanye West was a lot more, you know, eccentric than I was. I was like, I'm not that eccentric. I love Kanye, but I wasn't that eccentric. But Lupe, I was like, I'm like Lupe. I can, you know, I like bait. I like cartoons and anime, and but I'll beat a nigga's ass though. You know what I mean? And that Lupe embodies all of that. So I just say all that to say this, that I feel like a lot of us, you know, relate through the music, and a lot of the people that, you know, y'all heard me on this project with, from J. Cole to Just Blaze to Kendrick Lamar. I want y'all to understand I wouldn't be doing music with I ain't doing no music just for no names. I'm gonna tell y'all that from the jump. Nobody I've ever worked with was for a name. Um I definitely have wanted to work with Hobson. I've definitely wanted to work with Lupe. Um but I've never wanted to work with no artist just because of their name. I'll work with them right now, no matter if their name is buzzing or not, because um, I just believe in that gift and that talent of these artists, and Donis and Sci-Hi and Prince and Vado. You know, even if they're not like the biggest artists as the J. Cole's and Kendrick Lamar's and, you know, Pusha T's, I still admire them the same way. So when you all are like that with me, you know, it's just a full circle thing. And I believe that a lot of you all are artists as well. And I hope that you all embody that in your music and share that with the world so that people connect to that as well. Because that's all it's about is, you know, I saw somebody say like, I influence a lot of the new generation, but I just feel like the new generation is just a cycle of older ideas progress, you know, with progression on them. And that's what a lot of us from the Kendricks and the Big Sean's and the J. Cole. So um, don't think that any of this is over, because my progression might not be the same as, you know, J. Cole's progression or the same as Kendrick's progression. But there's artists that, you know, that we can look at right now, from Two Chains to Benny the Butcher, that have shown progression and can still shine no matter what the circumstance, no matter how long they've been in the game, no matter how long they've been going at it, no matter what's happened in their life, um, no matter what, they can still like access that ability to shine and get that spotlight. So don't think it's over because it's not even close to over. This is just the beginning. And like I said, um, tomorrow we lay down the soil for something brand new. And Seven, who goes by Mike Summers, is like really about to take y'all into a new universe with this project that me and him are working on. So what we want to do is we want to just lay down the soil and all that. So we have a brand new project coming out at midnight called Soil, and it has 3 new songs on it. And I'm just excited to share them with y'all. And hit me up on my, Instagram, on my Twitter. Let me know which one is y'all's favorite. Because what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to figure out like which one out of these 3 should we like push. Because like, watch what we're about to do. I just want to say that. Watch what we're about to do. And I want y'all to be a part of it. So help us, let us like hit us and let us know, like, yo, this joint out of here. Like post it on your story. Post it like write me a comment, send me a message, write me a DM. But reach out to me. And so like now I want to take this time and I want to allow you all, all on here to ask me questions. You feel me? This is the time where I get to like finally connect with you all and you know share whatever you all maybe wanted to ask me for, the past 5 years or 10 years, maybe, because there hasn't been a time to access me like this. So I just want to allow anybody, put your question up there. I'll see it and I'll make sure I take note of it. And it's an AMA. So you can ask me anything and I'll answer it easy as I can. You feel me? Um, Javon Alexander. All right, we'll just start with you right there. Are you still cool with TDE all the way? I would love to work with Ali, but I'm definitely cool with TDE. They as hush hush as they seem on social media in real life. So with me not being in LA, we don't connect as much, but we have similar circles. So definitely Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5. I'm not on either, to be honest. I'm still, straight up Xbox One right now and PlayStation 4. But if I had to choose, I would say Xbox Series X. I have my reasons. I have my reasons. Favorite city to tour? Um, Either Boston or Nashville. Chance the Rapper came up to you during the video shoot for UFC, right? No, Chance the Rapper came up to me at South by Southwest. Favorite wrestling match? That's a great question. My favorite wrestling match. I can't remember exactly which PPV it was, but it was the wrestling match with the tables, ladders, and chairs. Jeff Hardy. It was Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, and Edge and Christian. Tables. It was the beginning of tables, ladders, and chairs, like ECW entering WWE. I was mind blown. I'll never forget that day. Like I saw Stone Cold XV. I saw um Owen Hart, God bless, pass away. I was in Kansas City when that happened. I was leaving like that was a really crazy time for me. Um Chance the Rapper, bro, you a legend. I grew up listening to you. Oh, that's just a comment. Okay, can we hear a preview of your favorite of the 3 tracks so we can get a first reaction in real time? I love that question. We're gonna hold that one, and I might save that for the end. Favorite Kingdom Hearts. What Kingdom Hearts 1? What, like, is this a real question? I mean, Kingdom Hearts 2 was cool. It was cool. Um, but yeah, the music on Kingdom Hearts 1 and like learning about the darkness and the colors. Nah, nothing. I don't know. The nostalgia of Kingdom Hearts 1 will always do it for me. What show am I watching right now? Falcon and Winter Soldier. Snowfall. Um, Invincible. I don't know if y'all up on Invincible. Invincible's fire. That shit is fire. Law and Order SVU, Law and Order Organized Crime, up on my garden shit. You feel me? Um, I was living in Boston. XV had a show at Middle East. I love Middle East. I asked him to perform Wichita via tweet, and he did. Yes, I remember that show at Middle East. I love doing Middle East. I can't wait to do the upper room. Um, Microsoft. I'm more of a player. Hey, we're gonna always be brothers though, so it doesn't matter. I got my boy, my brothers. They be on PlayStation, but it's cool. It's love. We still love each other. It's all good. Any chance that we'll see vinyl for anything? For sure. We are definitely going to have vinyl for Zero Heroes and Popular Culture. We're just, putting that all together right now. Um, have you finished FF's? No, I haven't finished Final Fantasy VII Remastered. And I am waiting for that DLC. I'm actually just waiting for the PS5 upgrade, and I was gonna finish it. And actually, I was gonna finish it on Twitch. So I was waiting to get this album done and get on Twitch. I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm back to finish Final Fantasy VII, but we're gonna get there. So don't even worry about it. We definitely gonna finish that game. I'm excited. Y'all have to remember I played this like in 1997. So it was like I read The Hobbit when The Hobbit came out. You know what I mean? How have you been doing lately? I've been doing good, man. I've been excited about this release. I've been working hard on this album. I've been writing some of my best music. Um, the music game's kind of boring right now, so like I'm just like trying to find like dope, like electronic shit, like shit that has those grooves that get me up and shit. Cause like hip hop kind of boring right now. That's why I can't wait to drop music. But that's how I've been doing good. I've been doing good. I want to know how you've been doing, Styles. What happened to Awesome Sound? Awesome Sound, he just, pivoted into a different direction of music at one point because he started becoming an artist, and then he pivoted in a different direction in life. And that just disconnected us. And we just been disconnected ever since. And that's just what it is. Can you talk about swerving? I used it during the time I was partying to cover life up. I'll always bet you were in the same place. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so I can just give you a real quick breakdown of what swerving was. So swerving, it definitely was a time I wouldn't even put it into that perspective, but maybe I was, partying to cover up all of this drama that I'm dealing with the label and all this stress that's kind of on my back. So I'm like, now I want to smoke, now I want to drink, now I want to do all that. But I never put it into that perspective. But what happened was I was just in a Burger King parking lot getting food for the crew. I was drunk as fuck. I was the only one that could drive, so I was like, let me just go get this food. I went and got food, and I was listening to Kid Cudi day and night, and I came up with that hook, rubber burning, burning, and I just was like, yeah, this is fire. And I got back to I got back to the hotel, and I was like, yo, seven, I got the best idea. I'm drunk as hell. So I remember I told him the idea, and we wrote that idea down, and the next day we wrote, we made that record. But we never could get it past like radio because of the fact that it kind of promoted drunk driving. So, it definitely was partying too hard. Um, what is the story behind the secret kid with the green backpack rollout? Basically, I, have always been wanting to put out the kid with the green backpack and share it with my fans. And my OG manager, he was like, yo, that's cool, but there's people who don't care about that, and I agree with him completely. He's right. Like there are like if I tried putting it on a pedestal as well, I was trying to, push it as. And he was like, well, there's gonna be people who that market doesn't sell to. Um, so you should like do something like special for it. And then I believe Joel Dufresne, who is my art director, like behind the scenes creative director with all the Squarian merch, all the brand. Um, he came up with this idea. He was designing the website. He was like, I can put the backpack as a like secret link on here. He's always coming up with some crazy ideas. So you feel me? He's the one who actually came up with the idea for the USBs. Like I could put like the backpack as a USB, I'm like, yo, you what? And so he told me, he was like, man, we can put the backpack on the site. And then I was like, what? And yeah, it was a wrap after that. I was like, damn. Um, Zero Heroes on streaming soon. All the way. We're working on it right now. It's definitely gonna be on streaming soon. Just know there's a lot of things that are just like samples. As you can see, I like talking about Patrick Stump. So there's a lot of, like yellow tape. I got it clear just to put it up. But I've talked to a lot of people since, everybody's been saying this to me. So don't think you're the first person who asked me about streaming or, Zero Hero. So I've been hearing it for a while. So I was like, let me try to figure this out. So I'm in the final stages of it. We're gonna try to get that up in May. So look out for that in May on streaming services. How's your son doing? Got the March Madness Volume 1 poster hanging up behind me. I love it. I tell my son, I was driving with my son today. He's doing great. He's 13 years old now, so he's like, in that teenage, like, I don't like care about anything unless I'm the one coming up with the idea. Like, I get it. I get it. I get it. So I'm driving, I'm like playing the mixtape for him. I'm telling him about, these songs I made. I'm like, I made these 10 years ago. So you were 3 years old when I made these records. And he's like, okay, what does that matter to me? But I'm like, whatever, So I'm telling them all about the project. And I was like, but dude, there's people who like rock with me and they have like my March Madness poster up in they like office, bro. So you need to like be like grateful that this music is fire. All right. And he's like, all right, all right. But no, for real though, he's very like into music and very like vast, like different music, like genres. He listens to oldies and listens to like rock music and then hip hop and listen to 6ix9ine. I'm like, what the I listen to 6ix9ine. But I'm like, it's dope. It's really dope just to see him grow. That's kind of what made me take my break as well, just seeing him, growing up. Do you have any other Just Blaze beats on stash? What? What? You crazy? Of course I got your what? You crazy? Yeah, I got some heat in the stash. Like right now. Um, any chance that we'll see vinyl? Yeah, we're gonna definitely see vinyl. Just hope you stay dropping good music. Try to stay golden. I hope all is well with you and love you, fam. Big bro. Yo, thank you. Appreciate the love, man. Like we definitely all, I said it on Everybody's Nobody. We all fam. So it's super dope to be able to um create these moments with y'all, even if it's just for a time for like Zero Heroes 10-year anniversary. But this is just the beginning because, like I said, I'm about to be all over Twitch. I'm trying to get my brother Mike Summers up on there. Like, yo, we got to get on Twitch and talk to the people, man. He's like, yeah, all right, we got to. So we're going to try to make it happen this month. All right. What were the initial connections that managed to secure you features from Wayne, Big Sean, Wiz Khalifa, and also get attention from executives at Warner Brothers? That's a great question. All right, so the initial connections that I had that secured me features was just like me being like kind of I would like to say a go-getter. Like I was just putting myself out there as much as possible. So I learned about songs later, so I understand that I was being a lovable opportunist, but which is like taking advantage of the opportunities in a lovable way. But I still was just being a go-getter and in every single way, I was putting myself out there, telling people that not only was I doing music, but this is what I'm doing. Like every time I had a plan, I was either releasing an album or I was releasing a mixtape, and I had a rollout going, and I had a video dropping. So, like with Wayne, I knew a girl that was on Wayne's label, and Wayne was recording a lot of time, and so she was like, "Yo, I can put you on the phone with them." And I got on the phone with them, and I got a record with Big Sean. We just kept crossing paths in the same, industry, the same vicinity. And I was like, yo, we need to do a record. I got his email and just started sending them, records in a way of like not do a song with me, but do you like any of these songs? Do you like any of them? And he would just tell me what he thought. And then I finally found a record that I liked, which was Gobstopper actually. And I was like, yo, I want you to jump on this. And he was like, all right, bet. And he was kind of like holding off on it. And then when he finally did want to do it, he was like, do you have any other records? But basically just open the line of communication so that y'all are both able to gain from each other. Because Big Sean did reach out to me after he saw that I was getting on the radio. So he saw that he could gain something from me, while I saw what I could gain from him as well. So like, just make sure you have something that you can like offer them, and that they can offer you, um, that will help both of you all take it to another plateau, but not have to distance from each other after that. Y'all can be able to still work together or not work together, but maybe build off of that. And with everybody that you named, Wiz, Big Sean, Warner, it it built relationships. You know, Warner's still a company, so people got fired from there. Just like how I left the label, there's people who left the label, and those people are still friends with me. And those people might go to Vivo or YouTube or Instagram or Twitter or another label, and still building those connections. So definitely, it's all about just networking. Any more of the Zero Heroes bundle? It went out of stock fast. Yes, we will be hitting y'all with like different items that were part of the bundle. Like the green backpacks will be available very soon. The limited edition tees is limited edition though. Like those shits is only 50 of them. You know what I mean? That's a per diem. That's what I'm rocking right now, by the way. This is per diem. That was a per diem exclusive like bundle. So there's only 50 of those shirts coming out, point blank period. And that's all I gotta say about that. Favorite current NBA player, Damian Lillard, Dame Dollar, and second, Zach Levine. What's the update on that hip hop astrology book? The hip hop astrology book is called Hip Hop Stars. It'll be coming out this year. We're just kind of putting the final touches on it and making sure we can get everything lined up with the rollout of the same way that I drop my music. I wanted to have that same effect. You feel me? So we just making sure that we can line it up with all of the right dates and with all the music that I'm dropping. So everything's kind of coming together with that right now. But it's called Hip Hop Stars, and it will be dropping this year. Um, Favorite NBA played player ever. Michael Jordan. If you Nick Del Mamba, if you didn't know that, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't love me. All right. Now, the first one, oh yeah, it was WrestleMania 2000. That's right. Oh, it was WrestleMania 2. Good looking, Esco. Good looking. Yes, I love the Raja collapse as well. That's my brother. He's doing some amazing things in India. Shouts to Raja. Did you see the Snyder cut of Justice League? And if so, what did you think? All right, so let me break this down. Yes, I saw the Snyder cut. Definitely saw the Snyder cut. It was amazing. And bro, like Zack Snyder should just be left to his own and let him run that universe like he planned. All right. All the way with this restore the Snyderverse. I am all the way with the restore the Snyderverse. If y'all want to know if I'm with it. So if any of y'all I'm ready to join the league. All right. So yeah, I'm with all that. All right. What's your favorite car you ever owned? I mean, I would say like I'm gonna be real nostalgic because y'all gonna crush me. But like I had an Oldsmobile, man, and that gives me memories. You know, that Oldsmobile meant a lot to me for a bunch of different reasons. But I had a blue Oldsmobile, and it was I got into a wreck with it. I think that's what it was a wreck. It was a wrap after that. But yeah, I had this blue Oldsmobile back in the day when it was like I want it was my first car. Let's just say that it was my first car. So I would say that's my favorite car I've ever owned. I haven't owned I haven't owned my dream car yet, so I can't even say that I would have a favorite car other than my first car. XV, after being away for a while, what do you think? What do you want to accomplish this year in terms with your music? Um, as far as accomplish with my music, the main thing I want to accomplish is reconnecting with my fans musically. Um, and what I mean by that is letting my fans in like vulnerable in a vulnerable way, I guess, with what I've been going through. Cause kind of like I just feel like um a lot of artists don't share, like well, artists that are, lyrical, I will say, don't share what they're going through. So a lot of people that are like us don't have any artists to listen to that are, progressing. Like, what are you going through that's helping you progress, and how are you helping? What's helping you progress? Like, I just don't feel like we have a lot of music like that. Everything is just so, it's either so artsy or it's so, hood right now. So I feel like what I want to just do is get back into the swing of things of adding my touch to the music industry. That's pretty much it. There's not like I'm not really looking for um a big like blow up. You know what I mean? I just want to add my touch to the music industry again. I feel like that touch that I have is missing. And I feel like if I can lead the way, I feel like other artists will possibly be able to break through, because and maybe not in the biggest way, but just like showing that door can open. Somebody asked about the bundles earlier, and I was just saying, anybody can be that artist with 100 fans. Anybody can. So it's just all about building that, and I kind of just want to put that touch back in music, because I feel like I can I can sense it's needed, and I can sense that there's a lot of artists out there bubbling in other cities that are on that, but they just don't know how to, pop. And so I'm gonna do this shit myself and with my team, and be like, and inspire others to be like, damn, XV not only did he like keep doing it, but like he did that shit with his team. He came up, from the mud, and that's it. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to get out of this right here. Um, dude, somebody asked me, "Are you still addicted to the McDonald's dollar menu?" That's crazy, right? Growth, man. Growth is an amazing thing. I do not like. Sometimes I just get sick of thinking about like going to McDonald's. Like it's around the corner from my crib, and I'll be like, "Fuck, the only thing open is McDonald's." Like, nah, I don't like McDonald's dollar menu as much as I used to. Nah, bro, I'm a grown ass man. So no, I do not. But it was the shit back in the day. It saved my life. It saved my life. I ain't never gonna deny that. He know what he did for me. He know what he did for me. Nah. Um, how did you come up with your Squarian persona? Um, all right, so just like the kid with the green backpack, I've heard the word square a lot in my life. I didn't smoke weed, I didn't smoke cigarettes, I didn't drink liquor. So people be like, "Oh, so you're a square?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not." Like, because I thought I was like tough and shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, "Nah, I'm not." So I guess when I got older, and when I say older, I'm in like 23, 24, like out of the age where you're like, where now you're supposed to like becoming, a cool man or like a fresh dude, whatever. When I went through that age of like trying to get fresh, and people will be able to hear that in my music, I pretty much realized like, damn, I can um I can really still be cool by doing all like watching Lost. I can still be cool watching Lost pretty much. I can still be cool playing Xbox. I can still be cool playing Rock Band. That's pretty much it. And I was like, always been a square. So just like the kid with the green backpack, I just flipped it a little bit. I've been a fan of Outkast forever. So ATLians, here you go. ATLians that really, connected with me as far as like how do I make my own world, my own race of squares? I'm like, oh, Squarians. Yeah, yeah, square. So that's how I came up with that. And I came up with the whole universe just in the corner, building on my computer, man, just being a real Squarian, being a real computer geek. Um, yes, currency really did get me a smoke weed. That was when I first started smoking. That was like the very beginning of me um, getting into the smoking shit. Top three musical influences. Jay-Z, Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco. Those would probably be my top three musical influences. I could go, you know, other genres with it, because I definitely like I feel like I'm influenced by them a lot. But I'm a rapper. I don't sing. I don't play no instruments like that. So when it comes to like my musical influences, I'm definitely influenced by those three more than anything. Um, favorite unreleased record. Um, damn, I have a lot of unreleased music, Mr. Yoder. Like, damn. I played a song today that I haven't heard in years, and I was like, damn, I haven't heard this song Never Come Down that I did with Justice League for Zero forever. It's like, damn, this song is crazy. This song's heat. Um, but I would have to say my favorite unreleased record is probably a song that's on my upcoming album because that is unreleased, right? All right. So let's be clear. I'm still in the guidelines. It's unreleased. Yeah, I have a record on my upcoming album called King of Comedy. That's definitely one of my favorite unreleased records, or is my favorite unreleased record. Um, has there ever been a person that you were surprised to know of you? Oh man, that's a great question. Um, definitely. I guess when I met French Montana, I was surprised that he knew of me. But if you go listen to his mixtape in 2014 with like Max B and Kanye West and like French, like all these, then it made sense to me after that because like I was like, oh shit, he stole like two samples from Zero Heroes and it just redid them. Got you. But no, when I met him at I did a radio show for K Slay and we both were on the phone and he knew of me. I was like, damn, no shit. I was introducing myself to him. He like stopped me. He was like, I know who you are. I know you are. I was like, oh, that's dope. So that was pretty crazy. I guess that was a different world for somebody to know me. Um, popular culture is in my opinion, one of the best mixtapes ever. What motivated you to do that kind of concept? One thing was I was just making a lot of records in the popular culture esque. I didn't know where it was coming from. I was just doing it a lot, and I was like, damn, like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing a lot of like popular culture type songs. Breaking Bad. I was just writing them. Zombie Land out of nowhere. Wonka Vader. Everything I was doing, I was like, damn, you really love popular culture. And I kind of vowed to myself that if I'm gonna do it, all right. So I always love themes. And I realized at that point, I'm like, maybe you're relying on this too much. I remember my tour manager was telling me like, don't become a like a caricature of yourself. And I was like, man, that's great advice. That's really good advice. So once he told me that, I kind of was like, all right, I'm gonna do one more project that like gets all of that out. And I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do no more songs like that. I'm just gonna get that out and that'll be that. And I'll transition to something else. And so that was the main inspiration behind it. Like, let me get this out, and then this will be the end. I'll move on. Just like Zero Heroes, I was like, let me do like my superhero shit and get this off. Because I don't know if y'all remember, but superheroes just started like really popping in 2011. So I was like, yeah, maybe I should do some hero shit. So yeah. Um, you ever do features with upcoming artists? All the time. All the time. Just hit me, hit my line. How did you get on NBA 2K? Man, they just wanted me, bro. Ronnie 2K. Shouts out to Ronnie 2K. He was a fan, man. Like he was like, yo, I want that awesome song from Zero Heroes. And I was like, you know, I'm with it. And Warner said, nah, they're not offering enough. And I'm like, wait. How much are they offering? They're like $3,000. I was like, take it, take it. They were like, it's not enough. We don't let any new artists, you know, do deals for that much. I'm like, yo, I don't know if y'all know how big NBA 2K is in my hood, but y'all better let this shit go. And so they ended up letting it slide. My manager fought for me. Shouts to my dude Ant Martini, and he just fought for me and was like, "Yo, we gotta get this on NBA 2K." And he really pulled the plug on that. He got that. You coming to man? I'm definitely going to be coming to Florida on this tour. Definitely, we got a few things lined up already. Um, been rocking since seeing that video on that pit. Thank you, man. Busy Zone was like the beginning for a lot of people because that was the beginning of of my time with Warner too. A lot of people don't know that. What's your favorite mixtape album you've done? My favorite, uh, it's always between popular culture and Zero Heroes, but I would say um popular culture just because popular culture to me it represents a lot of growth. I was getting a lot of stuff off my chest, and it kind of is a piece of who I am right now. Still, I love what I hear on that project. Um, that I still hear in myself now. So definitely popular culture. Are we getting Square Enix Volume 2 ever? Man, I would love for y'all to get Square Enix Volume 2. And I have it. Y'all don't even know we have Square Enix Volume 2. We have that on the drive, man. But I don't know if y'all ever get it. Maybe one of y'all get it on one of the green backpacks. When y'all order them USBs, it's gonna have different like like playing cards. It's gonna have different like projects on them, other than the classics like Zero Heroes, Popular Culture, The Kid with the Green Backpack. But some of y'all gonna be getting some exclusive music, so one of y'all might get Square Enix Volume 2 on there. Who knows? All right. As an upcoming artist from KC, though I've made music since 2014, what's some advice or encouragement you could give since we seem to get overshadowed by this bigger city artist? Okay, so I always, talk to artists from smaller cities and tell them like you have to remember like a dude in Compton is still looking at himself as being in Compton, even though he's in California. A dude in Brooklyn is still looking at himself as being from like Brooklyn, even though he's in New York City or New York. So it's all about your mind state and how you got to shift that mind state. Like that, pretty much the advice I can give you is shift your mind state and don't look at it about being that getting overshadowed because that really has nothing to do with it because there's artists that have done certain things from Tech Nine and Janelle Monae that you can say, nah, that's not true because this person did that. Nah, that's not true because this person did that. I'm the only person from Wichita, Kansas that people can be like, nah, that's not true because this person did that. There's not that many other people I could have looked at and said, nah, that's not true because this dude made it from Wichita. Shouts to Brian Alexander Morgan. He's an amazing R&B singer, songwriter, and he's from Wichita, Kansas. But I didn't know a lot about a lot of these different artists. So you got to remember that it's all about your mind state because some people are looking at it like I'm in a small town, but like when you from Compton, right? Dre, you have the Game, you have Kendrick, but some people be like, man, I can't make it out of Compton. I just can't make it out of my hood. But Kendrick, Game, Dr. Dre, they expanded their mind states, and that's pretty much what I did, even staying in Wichita. So it's just about expanding your mind state and changing it up. On Be There Be Square, did you say on Twitter and Bossip Gossiping if I'm gonna blow up? Or Twitter and Boxton? I said Twitter and Boxton. That's a great question. It's a great question. If Genius got me wrong, you go correct them. Because it said Boxton. I don't know if y'all know I'm on Boxton. Shouts out to my Boxton fam. All right. For real, for real. Um, wow. Who plays Javon said he plays Roz before every job interview. Bro, for one, the fact that you still have that on like your computer and your phone, I salute you, brother. For real. I don't even know if I still have that record. That's my joint though. I used to love Ross. Um, when can we get the greenback? Yo, the green backpack USB is gonna be up on the site very soon, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Um, favorite comic. Oh, you mean comedian? Patrice? No, Dave, bro. Favorite comedian of best comedian of all time, Dave Chappelle. You're crazy. Look, quick said it, brother Dave. You crazy? Is Father Sky still your favorite song? Um, yeah, I don't know. Father Sky's hard to beat, man. Father Sky's a different song. I played it, me and my girl played it the other day. I was like, yo, like this song is my shit. So like, yeah, you gotta understand. Like Father Sky holds a place in my heart. I have a lot of favorite songs though. Zombieland Rule 32 is up there too. That's up there. That's up there though. That's why I put both of those on streaming services. So just know we're gonna get Zero Heroes because I know I have a lot of favorites on there as well. What happened to Square and Radio? So we pretty much we had like 4 or 5 episodes done. My computer crashed. You might hear that in one of my lyrics, but that's what that shit it shit threw me off. That shit fucked me up. And so once that happened, I was like, fuck Squarian Radio. And so I still have like those 4 or 5 episodes. So what I might do is I might put those episodes on a drive and sell the Squarian Radios. Shouts to my dude Joel for the idea. It was a great idea. Drop it on one of your playlists on SoundCloud. I'm thinking about it. When I was deployed in Iraq in 2010, when Zero Heroes dropped, it kept my spirits high. Man, I appreciate when people tell me that they connected to Zero Heroes in a way that it like lifted their spirits. I don't think y'all understand how emotional that makes me. Like I'm a Cancer, so like that should be like But I be feeling like man, that's crazy because I don't know. It's just like when you make music, you never know what people are going to connect to. Even right now, I don't know what people are going to connect to. I didn't know it then. I don't know it now. So the fact that you all tell me that and it just inspires me. It pushes me more and more. And I'm really excited about what y'all about to hear with this new album. How did textbook stuff come about? I put all Kendrick fans on it. Yo, textbook stuff just came about with you know, Seven making that beat, and I was like, yo, Kendrick would kill this record. I had another record that I sent Kendrick, which was I believe it was Phobia. Yeah, Phobia on the deluxe edition of Zero Heroes. Y'all can hear that. I sent him Phobia, and he was like, man, this shit's crazy, but that textbook stuff is nuts. So he ended up jumping on textbook stuff. And then after that, like, I heard it. I was like, yo, can you send me the acapella? And Ali hit me like, yo, we don't do acapellas. I was like, oh, Dre taught y'all niggas well. I see how this go for sure. So I was like, bet. So I gotta redo my verse. Because I was like, I gotta come a little bit hard on that second verse. And so, you know, I told him the theme of the song and he attacked it exactly how I wanted him to. So I just wanted to attack it a little bit harder. It wasn't that his verse was like made me feel like insecure or nothing. I was just like, I want to attack it harder so that we can get what I'm trying to talk about on that song across the right way. You feel me? Um, yes, Kendrick on Phobia would have been amazing, man. I swear. I swear. Yo, call me back is my shit. And Kyle, I I'm so excited for Mortal Kombat. I hope y'all excited for Mortal Kombat. I was in the car with my son today. I was like, yo, Mortal Kombat come out tomorrow too. We about to watch The Flash. We about to watch Mortal Kombat. Yeah, we watching that last season of Flash too. That's also in the series. I don't know if any of y'all up on that, but I'm up on that. Yo, Rakan, Nabil, what's good? That's crazy. What's good? Yo, so before I wrap all this up, I just want to tell all y'all, like, for real, thank you for tuning in with me because I have to do this more with y'all. We need to make this a community thing. All right. So everybody who tuned in, thank y'all for tuning in with me. I remember all y'all. All right. So Devon, SDP, a lot of y'all, I see y'all. Yo, what's up, Rakan? What up, man? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man, like I don't know if y'all know, but like I really appreciate the connection that we have. And I just want to continue these good vibes and keep this positivity going. This music is coming every week. All right. So we're gonna just build this from the ground up again. And we start with the soil. All right. So tomorrow I'm dropping a project called Soil. It has 3 songs on it. Been dreaming, don't sleep. Some of y'all might have heard don't sleep already. Don't sleep and tranquil. I want y'all to tell me, you know, I remember somebody saying like, why don't you give us a little preview, right? I can give y'all a preview. Okay. Let me see. I can definitely give y'all a preview. But the problem is, see, this is probably gonna go up on my channel, right? I guess it doesn't matter because the project's coming out. So it doesn't matter. That's good. It doesn't. I definitely want to, play you all some music and let you all hear what we coming with. Let me see where we have it. Let me grab my green backpack. Damn. Oh no, man. Oh no. All right, we're gonna start this one from the top.
I want you to think about your dream because I'm in a room full of dreamers. Think about your dream right now. What you think about it and envision it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me share something with you. I do not believe that any of us have dreams that were not given to us for the purpose of accomplishing those particular dreams. And I want to share something with you that has changed my life. I started out, as was indicated by Jack, very humble beginning. I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how far-fetched it might appear to be. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. But here's what I know. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. Let's say that together, please. Say, it's possible.
It's possible.
See, sometimes we can't say, I can do that. But what we can say, that it's possible.
I've been dreaming I slip, man. I've been dreaming I fall. I've been dreaming I tripped every time that I call. I've been dreaming of money. I've been dreaming of cars. I've been dreaming of dream girls that only date stars. I've been dreaming these dreams since my beginning of living. I've been dreaming of winning, jackpot full of millions. I've been dreaming in daytime. They say that I'm tired. I've been dreaming like real life is finally expired. I've been dreaming of pit bulls and pools of fire. I've been dreaming of pit bulls and wolves and tigers. What's that mean? I wonder. I've been dreaming of snakes. Ain't even seen the jungle, but I dreamed I was an ape. I dreamed I was a king. I dreamed I was a great. I dreamed I was on time. I dreamed that you would wait. I dreamed I saw the sunrise on top of a lake. I dreamed till I saw a gun rise in front of my face. Pow! How you niggas feel about a building now? When it's in your building now? When it is your children now? I've been in the breeze, Mr. Freeze, I've been chilling out. Mama hit her knees in the streets when they wheel them out. Figured out, life ain't all a dream. Life ain't all the scenes. White ain't always green. Price on all these things. They do rice now, right through wedding ring. Ego bruise, put ice on everything. He went to school, had a problem with some dudes. Took his shoes, now he moves with a knife by any means. Cars passing, Broadway with broads gassing. Politicking all night like Larry King. Who these little niggas think they is? We just really kids, sipping lean, only dream out of killing things. Moon as fuck, lose your luck, trying to fool with us. We was young bucks, but those buck shots blew us up. Knew it's tough, but diamonds is shining through the rough. Come off the ground so polished, just like my shoes was buff. Drop gems like Adam Sandler, every jewel uncut. Every day's a play, every move is up. They said nothing come to us, people but a dream. Boy, I had to cut the strings, it wasn't the toughest thing. Come on, never be a puppet for the green. Come into the scene like, fuck it, I'm a king. What you mean, niggas?
What y'all think? What y'all think? That like that one cool? That one cool? That one cool? Yeah, that one's alright. That one's alright. That one's alright. Alright. So outside of that, I did this other record that I dropped on a project called Ultimatum. And Ultimatum came out last year, but I've always loved this record. And me and Seven, when we did this, I was like, man, we on to something.
You don't know me, you don't know me. Even if I'm down, it go OT. Bitches always drown when I go deep. Till I'm in the ground, bitch, I don't sleep. Who you think you is? Talking about my life, listen, you don't even live. L7 nights.
If y'all haven't heard this right here, yeah. Sope all day. Came back with 7 in Barclays. Still take trays from the hallways. Y'all fry fast like saute entrees. Girls see the guy and say, get me fly. And the boy's mind sharp as a samurai. Then that nigga with a patch on his eye. Didn't even want these bitches that I happen to find. Look, you don't know me. You don't know me. Even if I'm down. Alright, so a lot of y'all might have heard that. Y'all might have heard that. Y'all might have heard that. But me and like James, you get it. James, you get it. Came back with 7 at Barclays. You know, long shots, still take trays from the hallways. You crazy. Yeah. That's just, that's just the beginning, man. Like I feel like I'm gonna save the rest of this for y'all. The project comes out at midnight. So I'm gonna save it for you all, man. I love everybody who came through. I love all the fans who just have supported me throughout the years, who have told their friends about me throughout the years. Like, yo, what happened to XV? Like, y'all kept my name alive. Y'all motherfuckers that are the reason people be like on Boxed and making fucking, all these like articles and shit. Like, I be seeing it. Like, I love it because, it just really is appreciation for my art. I don't do this shit for none of the glitz and glamour. I do this because I genuinely, passionately love it. That's why I named myself XV. Because at a young age, I said I ain't gonna do none of that stupid shit. I'm going to do music. It had nothing to do with like blowing up. It had to do with being able to, pursue my passion, and that's what I'm able to do and share with y'all. So I appreciate y'all for sliding through on this YouTube, on this live for 415, man. Like we got to listen to all of Zero Heroes. We got to listen to all of, this new music on the way. We got to talk, share stories like Cage, a lot, Trevor Dillon, a lot of y'all, I know y'all. We all go back, SFP, like we all go back. Gaming, like a lot. I know y'all. Nabil, I know a lot of y'all. Devon, we just now we fam. Now we fam. You feel me? But like we all go back. So let's just keep on building this, and let's just tell everybody to tap into the channel. I'm going to be having a lot of more new music and new visuals for y'all. All right. So I'm going to end the stream here. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. If y'all been here for the 2 hours, man, love y'all. Drive home safe. Make sure you tip your waiter. Make sure you pay for your drinks. Get out of here safe, man. Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate all of the love. If we can, keep doing this and watch what happens. Just watch what happens. Just share with a friend today, L7, and watch what happens. Share that with a friend today. L7, man. Forever. Love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back. We'll be back. Soil 416. Y'all make sure y'all add that to your Spotify, add it to your playlist, get it on your Apple Music, get it on your title. Much love, y'all. Peace.